Let's talk about some of the best crypto arbitrage bots that you can use, especially if you are a professional trader that wants to kind of capture risk adjusted alpha across different exchanges, right? So let's talk about first why arbitrage even works still in the crypto markets as a strategy, right? In traditional finance, arbitrage is largely dead. In crypto, it remains structurally unavoidable because fragmented liquidity across hundreds of different cryptocurrency exchanges makes this possible. Perpetual funding rates that also diverge wildly, the regional pricing, inefficiencies, and also just the centralized exchanges versus the DEXs in terms of the gaps in latency, and also the retail emotion that kind of amplifies volatility in the markets. You have directional traders competing against bots and market makers and AI agents, and arbitrage traders compete against the infrastructure gaps, right? So the result is lower variance and also higher consistency and strategy longevity. So today's guide is pretty much ranking the best crypto arbitrage tools you can use 2026 based on execution realism, not fantasy spreads, right? Latency awareness, and also fee adjusted profitability and sustainability at scale. Let's talk about the different types of arbitrage that you actually need to understand in terms of the strategies, right? So there's a cross exchange arbitrage, which you buy in exchange A, you sell in exchange B, and triangular arbitrage, where you exploit mispricing across three pairs on one exchange, and you have funding rate arbitrage, long spot. You short perpetual to capture that funding, right? And you have futures basis arbitrage as well, where you trade spot versus futures premium or discounts, and the 6 DEX arbitrage, where you're exploiting the Oracle and AMM inefficiency, the automated market makers here. And most arbitrage bots at the end of the day fail because they ignore things like fees and latency and capital friction. So today we're really kind of breaking it all down for you, right? So in terms of comparing the different tools, let's get right into it. The first one on our list, the professional standard of all the crypto arbitrage bots out there, is Arbitrage Scanner, the most powerful and really realistic arbitrage platform that you can find out there. Not a quick gimmicky auto profit bot. It's a professional intelligence layer that shows traders where real arbitrage exists, where it survives the fees, and also whether it survives the actual execution, right? So it's really top of our list because, unlike most, Arbitrage Scanner focuses on actionable arbitrage and not theoretical spreads here. The core strengths, I think, the funding rate arbitrage engine, which is really industry leading, the cross exchange spread detection, the futures basis tracking, the real-time fee adjusted signals that they give you, and their historical spread analysis as well, making it ideal for neutral market strategies, capital efficient trades, and also low volatility alpha generation. The second one, if you want to look into other arbitrage products that you can use Bitsgap, which is seen as really best for retail arbitrage, and also as a beginner friendly UI. You can use CoinRule, which is a rule-based arbitrage logic platform. The links to all of these platforms will be in the description, right? So get started with Arbitrage Scanner, for example, CoinRule as well. The links are all down below. CoinRule in itself kind of enables that arbitrage, conditional arbitrage strategies, and also automation without coding. And Hummingbot, which is an open source arbitrage engine as well. Coinalyze has a funding and basis intelligence. And to be honest, it's all about really having realistic expectations as an arbitrage trader, right? The 0.1 to 0.4 per trade is very excellent when you're kind of capturing that funding. Arbitrage yields 10 to 30% APR in good conditions. Consistent bits, consistency, I mean beating kind of moonshots, right? Anyone that's promising you guaranteed profits or daily 3% or zero risk is typically lying. So really, there's pro strategies and the stack that you need to be a professional arbitrage trader. The Arbitrage Scanner, really with the signal generation, helps you with that. You can use OKX, Bybit, Binance, all of those platforms, or Hyperliquid and GMX for hedging. trading view for confirmation, and also manual execution and light automation. So, but there are always risks with arbitrage trading, also withdrawal delays, for example, sudden fee changes, funding flips, liquidity cliffs, API throttling. So these are things that you have to just keep in mind. But get started with Arbitrage Scanner. It's definitely the top of our list today, and check out the link to the full review in the description. I'll see you guys in the next piece.